Hello and welcome. Today we're going to check out the Butterfly Garden located at Singapore Airport. Yes, I am currently at Singapore Airport within this video, and we are going to be taking a look at this amazing, weird and wonderful experience of a butterfly garden. Now, not only do they have a butterfly garden at this airport, they also have a cactus patch as well, which will also be available in a separate upload. Now, I had no idea this was here, but it's an amazing thing to see. So the camera is actually panning around trying to go on all of the butterflies as they fly about, and then I just thought, well, they're actually being fed at the same time. So if you can see, they are all on the red leaves and they are all on the food and everything like that, and they are beautiful colours as well. Now, where I am actually stood, it is obviously outside, but you are still connected to the airport, obviously. And if you look through the sort of like the mesh, you can actually see where all the planes are being loaded and boarded. So just through there now to my right hand side, you'll notice that there's a load of airplanes there just waiting for passengers to get on. So it's right located on the outer edge of the terminal, and it is an amazing experience to see. This airport has absolutely everything in it with regards to just all the stores, the shops. It's got Lego stores as well. It's got all of your designer brands, and then you've got this amazing experience as well. You would not think right now at that angle that I am at an airport, and yes, it is a double level, so we will be walking down the stairs and we'll be having a look at some of the different bits and pieces. But you can see through the mesh, that is the outside of the airport with lots of different bits and pieces on the go, and you can see them all flying around and just sort of, they are well looked after, I do believe, and obviously they are well fed as well. What life they have here is obviously a different story, but then I don't know if these butterflies are specifically for this area and because of the food and everything like that, but there are loads and loads of different types of butterflies, and it has all the history about everything there. So you can see as the camera's panning around, it's just because I am trying to follow the different coloured butterflies that they've got there. So if you have actually been to this airport before and you've had this experience, what did you think? How did you feel walking around a very random, out of nowhere butterfly garden? Now, don't forget, you go from the inside of a very nice, cooled, air-conditioned airport and then walk literally outside in the blistering heat. The actual temperature of the day that I was here, there was a huge heat wave going on in Singapore, and walking in the sun, it was very, very hot. But there are butterflies absolutely everywhere, so I really hope that they are coming through on your TV screens and your devices okay, because they are flying all over the place here, and every single flower, there's lots and lots of different colours, and you can see all of the different foods that they've got where they can just eat different bits and pieces, which is obviously what we saw at the very, very start. They've got loads and loads of space to fly around as well, and it was amazing to see. So I ended up exploring this airport quite a bit actually, because I had enough time. I think the flight was actually delayed ever so slightly as well, so luckily it was, because I did manage to see to the bits and pieces that I wanted to see, and then found this completely by mistake, and then saw something else as well, so I ended up filming that. So this airport really, really does have something for everybody, and obviously if you are into your butterflies and you are traveling through Singapore, make sure you head over to this area. It's really easy to get around all the different terminals as well, because they have a really quick transportation train, so you can see the world famous waterfall, and obviously you can walk around here and have a look at all of these. But you can see all of the different colours that are regarding. I have absolutely no idea the different types of species of anything. There's no facts given with regards to what type of butterfly we are looking at. All I know, it is very hot, it is very pretty, and there is lots of little butterflies flying around all over the place. And of course, because it's Singapore, everything is beautiful and green, and it does look very, very nice indeed. Now, there is obviously lots of information about everything all around the outside. It does tell you the different types of butterflies. Obviously, some of them are specific to Singapore as well. So you can see that on the artwork. That was a black one there with the white patterning on there. What I do like is that you've got all of their sort of like their lunch on another big butterfly. And that's always quite a cool thing. So you can see you've got the different petals and the different flowers, and obviously the different fruits that they've got there, and they're just attracting the different types of butterflies as well. So that's obviously a very, very nice thing to see and have a look at. And I am just doing one big loop, and then we get back out again. So we're just over the halfway mark already. It's not the longest of video, obviously. I just wanted to share this with you, that if you are traveling through Singapore and you do have a connecting flight and you have a little bit of time to kill, or you are obviously doing what I'm doing and just moving on after spending a couple of days in Singapore, and you want to have an explore of this incredible airport, then obviously get yourself down there an hour or so earlier, and then you'll be able to see all of these different bits and pieces. Now, if you are going into Singapore, you can actually buy a ticket to explore the airport, because it is that big with regards to waterfalls and shops and different bits and pieces like that, that you can actually walk around the airport with no luggage, and you can just come back the following day, which is something I didn't need to do, but I could have done very, very easily, because it was very impressive to see everything for the first time on the first day. But there will be a Singapore airport video coming up eventually, with everything of what I saw at the Singapore airport from day one until the day that I left, because there's so many different individual things to see. I might as well just end up putting them all together as well, so you guys and girls can see it for yourself. But I have just got over a minute left, so if you could like this video and subscribe to the channel, that'd be absolutely fantastic. Now you can see what airport that we are at, and then obviously you've got all the different history of the butterflies as well. And then I think we'll go to a little bit of phone footage of them just stuffing their face and having a very, very nice lunch. So I think that's how the video is going to end. But you can see the different types of butterfly plants that they've got in there, so it's very, very interesting with regards to reading all the different information, and it passes the time very, very quickly. But once again, if you could like the video and subscribe to the channel, that'd be absolutely fantastic. But as always, thank you very much for watching. You lot take care, and I'll catch you next one. Bye.